few weeks back, we talked about the power of social media to create change, and I thought we'd check back in on that topic today to talk about this. Look familiar? Well, if you've been on Facebook at all within the last week, you may recognize it as every single one of your friends' profile pictures. It's a new symbol for marriage equality, which has become something of a hot topic as the issue of gay marriage is debated in the Supreme Court. It's actually a color-shifted version of the logo for the Human Rights Campaign. But most people don't know or care about that. They just know that it means marriage equality and they want to show support. One thing I noticed that's really cool is how many people are customizing their own icons. And I think there's a fear out there when you change your profile picture to become part of something bigger, that you somehow lose yourself in it, that you literally lose your face and your individuality. But this is such a clever workaround where people are taking this symbol and really personalizing it. They're adding a little flair, and as a result, it's turned into this giant, uncurated global art project. It's really amazing. In the past few days, we've seen all kinds of variations on the theme, so let's take a look at a few of them. Here are a bunch that add some artistic flair to the basic idea. Here's a couple that borrow some online credibility from mimetic cats. Here's a few that incorporate a heart to really drive home the idea that marriage equality is about love. Maybe red and pink aren't your colors. So here's a few that blend in some other issues for double social change, like pit bulls or VX worker rights. And there are a bunch that toss in pop culture, like lightsabers, vampires, Twin Peaks. It's good that people remember Twin Peaks. Or Princess Bride. Honestly, I can't think of a movie that better represents the power of true love. There are even some that turn the idea on its head, like this one that reminds us that support for this is coming from all sides. Or this one that just really lays it on the line. Hey, sometimes you gotta spell it out. Probably my favorite one is this. Come on, that's funny. What two droids do in the privacy of their own escape pod is not the business of the government or the empire. Come on, we all suspected this. We are all connected, and while a little red icon may not be a tipping point in the Supreme Court case, I'm pretty sure Antonin Scalia is not on Facebook. It may just change the life of one person who needs a little validation. Or maybe it helps someone on the fence see that there are other people out there who will back up their actions. To give one final statement on the issue, here I'll quote my very good friend and TV personality and writer Dave Holmes, who says, quote, "If something like this had happened when I was a kid, it would have made my day. If one person I knew had expressed the opinion that my orientation didn't disqualify me as a human being who deserved respect, whether it was by wearing a shirt or hanging a sign, the teenage me would have been overwhelmed." I know this because a lot of people are doing this simple, corny thing today, and the 42-year-old me is. Well said, Dave, and well done everyone who was a part of this outpouring of support. You folks did a really good thing in posting and sharing these images, so keep it up. You can check the links in the description below for how you can take more actions to help marriage equality. And make sure you subscribe to BFD for more cool stories like this one. I'm David Park, and thanks for watching.